Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to my dear colleagues and friends. Today, on 8th of March, we celebrate the International Women's Day worldwide, commemorating the political, social, and economic achievements of women. At AGC Black Box and Combined Entities, this year our theme for Women's Day is Inspire, Empower, and Connect. To feature our remarkable women and emerge as a celebration of appreciation, respect, and love towards each other. Before we start, let me share a quick note on women for every listener today. As rightly said by Cale York, you are not your yesterdays. You are what you make of your todays. Mistakes will happen. Don't let that discourage your future. Use your broken things to make unbroken wings and fly. With this, let me proudly welcome our women leaders and associates to speak their words of inspiration on this auspicious occasion of Women's Day. Happy listening and happy viewing. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone. Today, 8th March, is a global day to celebrate the social, economic, political and cultural achievements of women. Our power lies not in the fact that as women we have limitless options, but as to how to pursue and choose them. As John Maxwell has said, life is a matter of choices, and every choice you make makes you. It is important to follow 3 guidelines, and I have used them throughout my journey so far. Determination, diligence, and dedication. Determination to set a goal and follow through the goal. Dedication and diligence go hand in hand. Without hard work and commitment, you reach nowhere. One must have self-esteem and self-belief, and most importantly, self-empower yourself. The principles of women empowerment that we follow at our workplace at AGC Black Box are: our corporate culture supports equality and inclusion. The workplace policies and practices are free from gender-based discrimination. We ensure the health, safety, and well-being of all our team members. We invest in training and professional development for equal opportunity towards career advancement and growth. We participate in community engagements and CSR programs to support our commitment and promote equality and human rights. Every day is a celebration of you as a woman, as a mother, as a friend, as a wife, as a professional, and above all, as an individual. Wish you all a very happy Women's Day.
In New Zealand, we have a proverb: what is the most important thing? It is people, it is people, it is people. This signifies the primary importance of relationships and being connected to one another on a personal, human level. Before we can hope to inspire others or be inspired ourselves, we need to know their backgrounds and families, their hopes and aspirations, who they are and where they come from. Inspiration follows after, through actions and leadership and trust, not just words. Great leaders understand this, connecting with their people on a very personal level, building trust, respect and loyalty. Think of the best boss you've ever had. I guarantee that person knew you deeply, not just professionally, but as a person too. So often these days our connections are shallow, online and fleeting. A tweet here or a brief social media post there. In this crazy COVID world, lockdowns and social distancing push us further apart, isolating us from the connections we crave and making warm, respectful, engaging, human-to-human connections even more vital. Just as I've been inspired and empowered in my career, it is hugely important to me that I do this for others. Connection, inspiration and empowerment is achieved through actively listening, building trust, and treating everyone as equal. This year, the International Women's Day theme is Choose to Challenge. A challenged world is an alert world, and through challenge comes change. I challenge each of you to know your people, to be truly connected, inspired, and empowered in all that you do. If not, make changes and challenge your status quo. As Laurel Thatcher Ulrich says, well-behaved women seldom make history. Choose to challenge, seek to connect, and write your own history.
Hello friends, Women's Day, a day that comes once a year but is to be truly celebrated every day of the year. Just as Sheryl Sandberg from Facebook said, we need women at all levels, including the top, to change the dynamic, reshape the conversation, to make sure women's voices are heard and heeded, not overlooked and ignored. So there really is no limit to what we as women can truly achieve. But it is also up to each of us to make that difference. So what really is empowerment? Empowerment is the act of raising the status of a woman, whether it be through education, giving access, raising awareness, or through training. And it is all about equipping and allowing women to make life-determining decisions. It is also about how we can promote one another's sense of self-worth or the ability to determine one's own choices. And we are indeed fortunate to be aptly enabled by an ecosystem across our organization, AGC Black Box, where there are opportunities around us that promote gender equality and also enabled through an ecosystem that transcends geographies. There are different ways of empowerment. For a girl in a village, getting access to water would be her sense of empowerment. Or for a girl rising from the ranks, it would be the movement to the next level, which would be her sense of achievement because of her capabilities. It is in fact all about being able to realize that one dream. And that is true empowerment. Taking care of self before others. And this is not about defocusing, but about refocusing. So let's do our bit today. Let's connect. Let's reach out to make a difference to other fellow women, whether they be at home or at work. And this, according to me, would be the true celebration on Women's Day. Cheers.
My name is Tomoko. I work for Japan office. Last April, pandemic of COVID-19 forced us to stay home with full family for a day. With my best partner Masako, I have challenged to manage this emergency. Firstly, we have made our working hours quite flexible so that we can balance work and home life. This strategy was especially welcomed by women who are taking care of their small children. I'm inspired by Masako. She is a certified counselor. Masako will call our team members whenever she finds a small discomfort in them and listens to them carefully. We will lead with a compassionate voice and empower our team members by creating an environment where they can balance work and home life. Thank you.
Begin with a quote by Hillary Clinton, and I quote, "We share a common future and we are here to find common ground so that we may help bring new dignity and respect to women and girls all over the world." End of quote. International Women's Day holds a great significance and it's becoming a custom year after year, being able to celebrate the amazing women in our lives. Empowering women is a great responsibility and it's also an indispensable tool for advancing development and reducing poverty. Today's woman is no longer dependent. She is self self-reliant and independent in every aspect and are capable of doing everything equal to men. Women should be respected, not because of the gender, but for their own identity. We have to accept that both men and women contribute equally to the betterment of the home, of work and society. Every woman is special, no matter where she works, at home, marketplace, or in the office. She is making a difference to the world around her, and most importantly, plays a major role in upbringing children and building a home. It is our responsibility to appreciate and honor the women who are making success in their lives and bringing success into the life of other women and those around them. It feels nice to have a day to celebrate women. So on this International Women's Day, let's recognize and celebrate the importance of women in our life, to the society, and to motivate them to greater future achievements. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Varuna. I'm part of AGC Black Box Global team. I am so excited to be given the opportunity to share my story on this International Women's Day. I come from a typical middle class family. I had the freedom to make my own decisions, make choices, make mistakes, and speak for myself. But when I stepped into the outside world, I realized life wasn't about butterflies and rainbows. I had to deal with stones and mudslingings too. As a woman, I got some really large stones thrown at me at times. There are people who stereotype women. Women are not supposed to sit like that. Women are supposed to do laundries and dishes all the time. Women are supposed to not laugh loudly, not wear certain type of clothes. As a woman, it's really important to believe in yourself, realize your self-worth and not fall for such stereotypes. The only good in all of this was my baby. He became my inspiration and my reason to fight back. In the whole process, I realized I was losing my confidence, and this is not the type of life I ever wanted for myself. And one morning I decided I'm going to start hunting for jobs and not stop until I find one. Being a young mother, I found it very tough to get a job, which will allow me to balance time with my family, my baby, and my career. The pandemic made it more worse. Then I finally managed to get a job where my skills and merit counted. No one ever doubted if I could manage a baby, family, and work all together. That made me believe in myself once again. Thank you, Black Box. Lastly, I would like to say, never stop believing in yourself. You are worth all the happiness, freedom, and opportunities in your life. Know so, believe so. Happy International Women's Day!